Now it's nutrition and health. I have with me a NLP practitioner and life coach, Fahima Mohammed. Assalamu alaikum.
Salam.
How you doing, sister? You okay?
Very well, thank you.
Good, good, good. And yourself, Brother Ben, the chef, how are you doing, sir?
Very well. How are you?
I'm excellent. I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to today's recipe. It's been a tough fast, hungry days, but alhamdulillah. So what do you have in store for our beloved viewers?
Right, so today we have a fantastic recipe. It's really simple, full of nutrients, really easy for people to do at home when they're feeling a bit tired, you know. So it's a date and almond ball. So it's sort of like a power snack, really like sugar boost, natural sugar boost, which is really great. Really simple, so only a few ingredients. Almonds, cinnamon, vanilla, almond butter and some dates. Now dates are really important in our religion, full of fantastic nutrients as well. I'm just going to go ahead and begin the recipe.
It's really great that you mentioned that, you know, we have to have dates because it has so much nutrients and it sort of, you know, gives us everything that we require. So having this sort of recipe with a difference, because normally we have dates on its own a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So this would be quite interesting to see how we can actually make it a little bit more different. And I know because not everybody would actually want to have dates, even though it's got all the, you know, the sugars and the energy boost that's in there. So hopefully this could be something that we could actually try with the difference.
Are there any particular vitamins or vitamins that the dates contain that would be, I guess, more helpful at this time of the year?
Of course, you know, we have all these nutrients that it provides with regards to sugars and fibers, and it helps you with your energy. And it's actually a healthier option to most sugars generally. So that's what's really going to be beneficial for us today. And I have a lot of clients that come to me, you know, complaining and wanting to know how are we going to cope. Go ahead.
Go for it. Hey, don't let us stop you.
Just get this noisy bit out of the way.
Just go for it, babe. Just go for it.
So what we want to do, we want to blitz the almonds into a kind of coarse meal sort of thing, like a sort of cereal meal. Not too much. You don't want to fine powder or anything. That's
and
fine.
what I like about what you said is it's actually quick, simple,
really
very
simple.
easy.
Really simple.
So something that we could actually do in the morning, even if we're late, not having to prepare beforehand.
Okay. So there's no need for the cooker to go on, no oil to be heated or nothing of that nature. Okay.
This is totally fresh. No cooking needed. I mean, cooking often takes away some of the essential vitamins and nutrients out of the ingredients we use. So recipes like this are fantastic for.
So this is what we call a raw food, raw food diet. Yep, absolutely.
Power.
Yeah,
this is it.
Keeping all the enzymes alive.
Of course, that's what I find. I find a lot of people, they want to eat healthily. They want to actually, you know, benefit from Ramadan, especially having the foods that's going to fill them up for longer and give them all the benefits, but it's having the knowledge. So as a life coach, when people come to me, it's not about actually giving them health and nutrition advice, but for me to guide them to get the knowledge as to where to go with. And we usually have habits. And we normally start Ramadan without having those habits in place. So we need to sort of generate these habits beforehand so that we can actually, you know, find Ramadan easy. Because a lot of us will just start Ramadan on the first day, just doing what we need to do only on the first day. But we need to practice beforehand.
Exactly.
So what we're doing is just sort of blending up the dates just to break them down a little bit, and then we're going to add this amazing almond butter.
So you're using raw almonds and you're using almond butter?
Yes,
that
double
seems
whammy.
Different,
That's it.
Is that to give it the consistency in order to make it into the ball that you need?
Yeah, it's to give it the texture that you want and to add richness and flavour at the end of the day, yeah.
Okay. So Fahima, what about, say for example, people have different, I don't know, dispositions where they, you know, like spiritual maladies in terms of, not anxiety in terms of mental health, but anxiety on a spiritual level. Do you ever come across people that might need some tips and pointers with their food intake? Is that something that can help in terms of your coaching?
Absolutely. I mean, like I said, a lot of people are quite apprehensive and, you know, thinking that, you know, Ramadan's coming, and as much as it's a spiritual month where we can benefit, but the food aspect is really important.
Exactly.
And at the end of the day, it will help with your worship. It will help with your daily sort of dealings with regards to, you know, working and going to
concentration.
school, concentration, everything. So I help them with regards to gaining that extra knowledge. You know, go to the GP, check yourself out, because at the same time, we don't know ourselves and our bodies. Ramadan is there to help us to actually know ourselves better and gain better habits. You know, not just in worship, but actually our health is so important. You know, that will benefit us, you know, in our mind.
Health is wealth. Health is wealth.
Absolutely.
Hey Ben, don't let us
You
stop
said
you.
it.
You got
No,
to,
no,
you
no.
got to
This is actually
tread on.
Yes, this is coming to the final
It's
part.
not because I'm over eager. No, I'm just enthusiastic. It's
see you're
enthusiasm.
hungry. I
It's
can see you're
enthusiasm.
So this is the final blitz now. We want to bring it all together into that tight consistency to form balls. If it does need a little extra liquid, we can just add a little bit of water. But let's see. See it all coming together now.
Okay, brilliant.
So
Few more.
would you say it's a fun diet for like, say, mums would want to prepare something sweet for children, a healthy option?
Yeah,
Mum,
this
I want
is-
some candy, I want some chocolate. Is this a...
This is fantastic for kids. It's sweet, delicious, no added sugar, just natural sugars.
Natural sugars.
It's
The body
fantastic.
processes them
I think it's
easier. Yeah,
fantastic,
yeah.
especially for children. And even just the look and consistency of it. So having it in this way, it's a fun way, definitely, and it can actually, you know, be good for, you know, children that are even fasting.
Absolutely.
That would wouldn't normally have dates, but they would actually have that in their diet.
Absolutely.
Do you work with a lot of mums who have food queries?
I have a variety of clients, and yes, there is the concern, of course, you know, with children especially starting to fast as to how they're going to cope. So having the knowledge as to your body, for example,
Yeah.
and then secondly, you know, what sort of foods out there that is going to benefit you for longer. For example, it's going to be, you know, really long days in London in Ramadan. So you need to have something that's going to give you that extra boost and energy and keep you fuller for longer.
Yeah, yeah.
So there are a lot of, you know, foods out there that, you know, provide all of this if we have the knowledge to actually go out there and seek it and actually make, you know, recipes and ingredients that will help us in our sort of food and daily lives. And
So it's
not
something
just
about the
Ramadan.
motivation, because as you said, the information, we're in the information age, but are we
How you use it.
motivated, or are we actually being strategic in where we
Of
obtain
course,
what
it's
is out
not even
there?
about being motivated. I find the way in which I help people is just opening up a lens and opening up a perspective that they've never had before and never seen before. So that's what it's about, and looking at things differently. And when you look at things differently, instead of it being a negative, there is an, you know, an alternative positive, just with the knowledge that you can gain.
So the glass is half full.
Always.
Absolutely, absolutely. So,
Hey, don't pause for too long, Ben. No.
no.
Keep it
You'll
moving.
see
Keep it
ready for
moving.
that.
Keep it moving.
I've just had a check of the consistency.
Right,
and it was a little bit dry, so I did add a little bit of water.
Okay.
Hopefully that will bring it together. Really simple recipe,
I
so
can't
easy.
believe how simple and
Yeah.
easy that is.
Ben, that does look good. That does look good.
And there we go. So now it's just a case of forming the balls. And this is pretty much ready to go.
I figure this is a bit where the children would come in.
Yes, exactly.
Be ideal for
done the
them.
noisy bit, get the kids to
Yeah.
do the messy bit.
We've done the bit with the blade. Adults have done the bit with the blade. So as they say, don't try this at home, children, without your parents' supervision.
Of course.
That's it, that's it. Now this mixture can be a little sticky, so I would suggest just rubbing a little bit of water on your hands. That will stop the mixture from sticking and allow you to.
Oh, like when
create
they
the
used to
balls.
make stuff in nursery, and they would say put
With a
you know, a little
patty.
bit of flour.
That's
Put a little
it,
bit of
yeah.
flour in your hand so it don't stick to the palms
Except
of
that
your
you don't
hands.
want to eat that putty. You want to eat this.
Okay.
go.
Subhanallah, this
Oh,
is
wow.
good. Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
So touch my water.
Yeah, that's the thing about dates. They have that versatility.
Exactly. One of my favorite dishes is sticky date pudding.
Mm-hmm.
Not
wow.
not so healthy,
Okay.
but when you're feeling
Yeah.
a bit naughty, fantastic. Dates are an amazing ingredient.
Yeah, they're a famous food. And as I mentioned in the Holy Quran, in the story, mother of Isa, Jesus, peace and blessings be upon him, you know, shake the date tree and
Yes.
Yes.
dates will fall down upon you. So it's, mashallah, yes. It's good for expectant mothers.
Yep.
It has so
Absolutely.
many benefits. It's actually, not being marketed or advertised or, promoted for
What
what
sort
it
of
really
benefits?
is.
What sort of benefits?
The benefits are huge with regards to, like I said, when people have they feel like they need intake of sugar, if they feel like they need energy, if they also want to benefit with regards to just having, a healthy way of living,
Yeah.
so that, these sort of ingredients are just, the basis of what you need to sort of worry about. And I think that the thing that you can use with dates is so versatile. Like you said, you can use with cakes. You can make it with, these balls. You can have it on its own. It could be even as a spread. I know a lot of, especially in the Middle Eastern, when for breakfast, they have date syrup. So they have
Okay,
that with
all
bread.
right,
Yes, and that's actually quite a good breakfast to have. It's very sweet. It tastes very sweet. And you even put, it's called sort of like the tamarind, which is with the date syrup.
Yeah.
And then you mix it with bread, and that could be breakfast
So,
as well.
so is there, you're talking about these benefits again. Is there a difference between the benefits for male and female? Like, as in expectant mothers, we say, okay, there's a child inside of her, but is there some benefits? I want to encourage the brothers also, so they need to feel like there's something
Do you know, with health,
available.
it's obviously for both, for
Yeah.
all humans.
Mhm.
I don't ever differentiate between gender when it comes to that. Obviously, with pregnancy and things like that, there are like folic
There's
acids
differences,
that's needed,
yeah,
there's
yeah, yeah.
differences that's needed. There's extra nutrients and health, that's required. But again, it's knowing where you are and what stage you are, and knowing your body as to what it is. Because a lot of times I have clients come to me, I don't know why I'm, dieting and it doesn't work for me, because we don't know ourselves. We need to,
What do you think about that
before
word dieting?
I think it's
Is
over.
it loaded? Is it a bit of a loaded word? People think of diets and they think, oh, this is regimental, it's going to take away
Exactly.
the fun.
No, it is, because it's the way in which
There's a
you look
negative
at it.
spin.
Because every diet and everyone, it's not going to work for you what it is going to work for me.
Yeah.
So you have to know your body. I encourage people to go and check, themselves at the GP, especially, when it comes to time of Ramadan, because it will encourage them to understand themselves, their health. And then it will understand what is it that, their body requires in particular.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. And it's same for dieting.
The uniqueness,
One
the
diet is
uniqueness.
not going to work for everybody.
It's consistency.
So wait,
you know.
Ben,
Yes.
Ben. This looks marvelous. This looks excellent.
Yeah.
Can it be decorated with anything, or is
It can.
is this a finished item? Or
Very
let's
versatile.
expand. Let's
This
expand a
is
little bit.
Very versatile. I mean, you can customize it your own way, add different fruit, more dried fruit, cranberries, dried apricots would be amazing. Also, you can coat it in different things. Like, why not coat it in more almonds? Add some chocolate nibs or something.
Woo.
You know?
Have you got like a bit of a sticky consistency so that it'll be easy to coat?
Yeah. I mean, you
Or
could
you add water to it in
No,
order
no,
to do
that's-
the coating?
you could add nuts straight onto that, and
Okay.
and they will
Okay.
stick,
It will
yeah.
hold.
Okay.
perfect.
Fahima, ladies before gentlemen.
Okay, thank you.
Go
Let
for
me
it.
try it.
Hope you enjoy it, guys.
Go ahead.
It's dates like I've never had before.
It's different, but
It's
something
really
familiar.
nice.
And that's the key.
I like the crunch, the sweetness, because I do like dates. I'll be honest with you, I do like dates.
Have you got a sweet tooth?
Yeah, and it helps me to avoid the sugars, the
Thing is-
actual simple sugars, which are not that good for you.
Exactly, and even though it's sweet, it's not too sweet.
Yeah.
Not
which is what I
overpowering.
like. It's really nice in that sense.
Yeah.
Full of
So-
nutrients, full of just fantastic ingredients that really going to sustain you over the Ramadan period. I mean, almonds, high in calcium, all those sort of great stuff. Good for bones, It's going to really do a
Okay.
good job on your body.
Excellent. Female, takeaway message before we finish up.
Well,
Been a
I would
pleasure.
say generally, definitely use dates as an ingredient for whatever it is that you want to use, because it is very versatile
Yeah.
and you can actually use it for a lot of ingredients. And this is one great recipe which is easy, quick, and it will definitely be perfect for fasting during Ramadan. So hopefully we can actually use this, and you can obviously add to it like you said, and it will be brilliant for you.
Excellent. It's been great, guys. It's
Thank
been
you.
great.
Thank
Thank you
you for
both.
having me.
Thank you both. And next up we have Ramadan etiquette with Sister Masuma Jaffa, Ramadan preparations.